So, what's going on?
See, check it out, Rock.
Yeah. Alright, so. It's Ill's Wills by Tuesday. And that's Ill Will with two Z's. And it's spelled I-double-L-Z-W-I-double-L-Z. I'm what you would call the North Philly Peace Park poet. Now, if you was to come down to the North Philly Peace Park, you may hear a poem like such. We are platforms, we are platforms. Foundations, we are motherboards. Light, just not in that form. And for whatever reasons we are that form. Backbone. So, I just want the poem that I do want to say is, did you know that everything, your life gets shorter? Huh? Why is that important? Well, because there's a part of you that just wants to enjoy it, and that's your brain, or that's your heart, and your brain is trying to force it, and that's not smart. You see, being indecisive destroys ships. That's not part. So don't think. Use instinct. That is, if you got heart. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much if anybody's trying to come through, Exquisite Indie Radio Show, ooh wee, and all that. Oh yes, so the poem that I did want to say, actually, it's a pretty good poem. Hold on. Okay, as I think to myself, where are thoughts in my mind, chakras, zodiacs, in the clouds? Well, I was taught every particle in the atom is not for everybody, but there's a part of each idea for us all. What you don't see is not for you. Observe, don't build on ideas. Everything you think, don't do. Some thoughts we go through, from minerals to men. We don't create the currency, we create a reason to receive it. Alright, so I don't really know what I was writing right here. I'm about to think about it right now. So as I think to myself, where are thoughts? So where are they at? You know, when I'm not thinking about them, where are they? Where are they coming from? And yeah. So as I think to myself, where are thoughts? And then in my mind, chakras, zodiacs, in the clouds. Okay, so they're in my mind. They're in my chakras. You know, the memories and everything, right? And then the zodiac, that's what the different information that we gather as we come here, and this is where we dissolve it, right? Like, you like a little part, and then you just go boom, 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 get the earth, and then it go back. You feel me? Back to one. So, every particle in the atom is not for everybody. And I think I'm going to keep going a little bit more. Every part in the atom is not for everybody. But there's a part of each idea for us all. What you don't see is not for you. Okay, so the atom, this is what it goes. You know how they say, you look at it and it turns into particles. If not, it's a wave. You know what I mean? So that's where those thoughts go. Like, when you're not thinking about those thoughts, then they just go back out in a wave until somebody else picks up the frequency. I think I also was saying it's not for everybody, but there is a part of each idea. But in every atom, it's a part that's for you. That's why when we all see stuff, we see a different perspective. That's why we are all here. You feel me? So if we just all had one atom, we should all have our own way of looking at it. What happens is maybe the person that's the loudest, you know, the person that has more influence or whatever, people start going with that person's idea more. Maybe the person that's just not all there is the one that's saying something else and people not listening. So if I'm looking at this, I have a bunch of jewelry over here, right? So if I look at something like this, it looks like a saw. No, it's probably like an M16, right? So I'm looking at this M16, I see Tupac. I see his chain. That's what I see when I see these, right? But I also see when I was in the military, you know what I mean? But if I show somebody else this, they might see, on Hood the Hood. So they'll tell me that this is for, you know, street wars. I'll tell them that this is for other kind of wars. And some people say that this is jewelry. Now we can all be like, okay, or we can all be like, no, you know what? That's only jewelry. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm really just trying to use this green screen and go over these bars real quick. All right, but I'm gonna do another poem. Okay, so let's just go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0 cipher. Wisdom, understanding, power or refinement, God-born knowledge, culture, freedom, equality, build, order. So 1, Allah, right? Arm, leg, arm, head. 1, that's you, okay? That's A. 2 is B. Be or born. So for you to be or born, for you to realize that you are something, for you to come up with a revelation, that's number 2. Number 3 is C. You know, you see, you're going with the flow, C, but it's C, and it's 3. So it's 4, D, divine. I would guess first intentions, for me, first thoughts are always divine. And then I get, like say I wanted to be a race car driver, but I didn't have my license. Me wanting to be a race car driver is very divine. But that next thought might be, I can't be one, because I don't have a license. You know what I mean? So, the divine, that's the early on. 5, E, equality. Okay? E, equal, equality, you know, balance. 6 is F, father. And 7 is G, God, G-O-D. 8 is H, her or he. I is 9. It's for I. So I, the letter, and I, the word. I, the first, because they say I, L, 1, Dolo, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that that's the same thing. You know, the triangles, the squares, put the circle inside. Anyway, J is 10, that's for justice. 11 is K, king. 12 is L, love, hell, or right. 13 is M for master. 14 is N, now or end. 15 is 0, like cipher, like going around. It's actually, it is cipher though. It's a 15 0 cipher, or O, because NO, and then you got P. That's 17, or P is 16, power. 18 is R for ruler. 19 is S for self or savior. 20 is T for truth or square. 21 is U or universe. 22 is V, victory. 23 is W, wisdom. 24 is X, unknown. 25 is Y, W-H-Y. And Z, 26 is zigzag. It says knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And then over here in this book, we have how you make candles. All right. Let's see something. Okay, so I did it again. Supreme math. Supreme math is 1, knowledge, 2, wisdom, 3, understanding, 4, culture and freedom, 5, power and refinement, 6, equality, 7, perfection, 8, build and destroy, 9, born, 0, cycle. Okay. I just learned this like when I was 30. So I didn't live my whole life knowing about these. But you can plug anything in your mind. Sun beggars in the noon, sun beggars in the cold. Creeps hinting for your news, sheeps being they need clothes. The real ones are entitled to everything. If you want to walk up to and walked away with it, because opportunity can't be stolen unless you get caught, and then you're on your own. Plus, we have lowers for that stuff that's filled with huffs and puffs, and I'm getting. I should read these because these like dreams, like you just wake up and then just write your dreams. You feel me? Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, I like this one. Okay, so 11235. The only number missing in time. That's what it's for. Cryptochrome, your mind. The world's Google, a dome. It's all flat on paper. Trees, true, truth is tangible. This is why you can get it a lot more faster off. What? I know what I was trying to do for this one. I remember. That was really a lot of flat earth. Oh my gosh, that was, because I started off with Fibonacci. But Fibonacci on the flat earth. Oh, whatever. You liked it. No. We're going to do one poem, then we out. But I just want to show what I can do in this show. Each color of light has a different frequency. Singing around winter solace. You think the occultists don't do the same thing as our bubblegum cultures? It's gathering, promotions, awards, ceremonies for those chosen. Is water really flat? Does it cure for the globe? Energy can have no form. White holes absorb attention. Black holes is full of tension, filled with every color. That every extinct sound wave of air pressure. The nature of reality is to think. Waves pass their each other. You can, I know what I should do. I be knowing what I be trying to do. That's all. That's all. These days, it's been trying to correlate. Okay, so these are words that I will be putting in the journal, in the poem. If you guys want to go, come along with me. Alike, strange, treat, odd, PPD, obsessive, behavior, schizophrenic, detached, schizotypical, fantasies, cluster D, romantic, and that's with a D, antisocial, spectrum, deceit, narcissistic, everybody knows, right? Don't care about feelings, histrionic, AD, personal disorder, validate, seek attention, borderline, similar to PPD, risky, confused, bipolar, cluster C, anxious, avoidant, personality, introvert, unlike, observes, obsessive, compulsive, personality disorder, OCD, aspire to be, not under control, get distracted, dependent, personality disorder, separation anxiety. F is for Fox. I don't know why, but I've been on my block with the old guys. I've been trying to get at them for the whole time, and then they all woke up like a slow drive. It was a good day, but they had no time to go play. I said, oh, bye. As soon as they came and they said hi, I was already in my way to drive, like in my driveway, on my way to drive. We was always just chilling. Every day is hives. Like, where's the honey if you think it's nice? You give me money, I ain't asking twice. Listen, I'm in the morning and I'm saying this. I got a black shirt, nice, and I'm about to be on the 5th. Alright. Where can I start? There's a lot of people educated and not smart. Smart people know. Intelligent people can figure out stuff.